1850 715 815.
All right, 51551 is our text, and of course the big story of the day, and we covered it extensively here on Friday when we had calls from LiveLine listeners worried about what was going to happen today, and it's happened. It's the strike that's happening all over the country by electricians. We're told 10,000 of them. This is the TWU strike, which is ongoing. Dave, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Damien.
Now, you're an employer.
Yes, I'm an electrical contractor and an employer of 5 electricians.
Okay, and are your staff striking?
We're working as normal today, Damien, even though we have a picket on the gate of the site at the moment. We don't know where the guys came from that are picketing outside. We don't know who they are, who sent them here. They're nothing to do with us, and we're working as normal.
But are they picketing outside your premises?
They're picketing outside the construction site that we're working on, Damien.
All right. And did you have a problem passing that picket this morning, or any of your members have a problem passing it?
No, my employees are not interested in being trade union members. If they wanted to be, they could be. I wouldn't have a problem with that, but they're not interested in joining the union. They're all happy to have jobs at the moment. As I said, I had a lot more employees 2 years ago. These 5 guys are left for the job. They're on a good rate of pay. They're happy to come into work and glad to have a job. They're not going to do anything, Damien, to endanger that. And
so what's your view on the picket at the moment?
Well, I don't know who these guys are. I don't know where they came from. I don't know why they're here, and we will just continue to work.
Well, the broader question: what do you make of the TWU claim for extra pay?
Well, the claim for extra pay is simply ridiculous in the current climate. I am one of 4,500 employers who have no voice or no say into this registered employment agreement that operates in our industry. So I will never get an opportunity to voice my opinion on that at the levels where it can be changed. There's only 200 employers, a little over 200, who get a say through the 2 employer trade associations that are represented. And these employers, Damien, are mainly the bigger contractors. So the net effect of this is that the small man basically has no say and no input. But right. Nonetheless, he has to comply with the agreement or he can be legally criminalised.
All right. Can I bring in John at this point? 51551 is our text. John, you're on the picket, is that right?
We're on the picket now in the CUH in Cork, yeah.
Outside the Cork University Hospital.
Outside CUH. I'll try and find somewhere now with less wind, like.
No, it's okay. And you've been there for... Yeah, it is quite windy.
Since 7 o'clock.
All right.
Give me 1 second there now.
Okay, all right. No, Dave, I'll just bring you back in while John's trying to find somewhere less windy, as it were.
Damien, the point is there's a world of difference between a big electrical contractor who works on projects like Lansdowne Road and Terminal 2 in Dublin Airport, and the small guys down the country who are wiring house extensions and putting lights in cowsheds and small work like that. All these people have to comply with a one-size-fits-all agreement. And a huge part of this problem here, is it possible for the industry with in excess of 5,000 electrical contractors to work under one agreement which only 200 people have a say into it? And on the flip side of that, Damien, we have the TWU union who claim to represent 10,500 members. I mean, they have the same problem on that side.
Right,
there are in excess of 26,000 electricians in the construction
industry. Can I bring Michael in at this point? And I don't think, Michael, you agree with what Dave is saying there, do you?
Hi, you talking to me?
Yes.
Hi, yes. No,
you're supporting.
Yes, I'm actually an apprentice.
Yes.
Out on strike. Now, the reason, as an apprentice, that I'm going out on strike, and a lot of apprentices are going out on strike, what that chap there, David, wants to do is he wants to get rid of his electricians he has working, bring in people that aren't trained up, pay them 25% less, get them doing the Mickey Mouse work, and then he comes in and does terminations on the board and whatnot. And that's what's behind this all. Well, I wouldn't be out here on strike for
Is that what you want, Dave?
If it was a pay rise,
is that what employers want?
I think, Damien, that people who are employing people at the moment, I employ 5 electricians. I have had the tough job over the last year and a half of letting go many guys who I would have loved to have had the work to keep. I had to put them on the dole, let them go. That was a tough thing to do. I am not in the business of exploiting people. I pay my guys the rate, and sometimes in excess of the rate, and I have a happy working relationship with them, and we just want to be left on our own to work, to earn money, and we should be clapped on the back for employing people.
All right,
not to have accusations like that made against us.
All right, John, you found somewhere less windy.
Yeah, I'm fine now, yeah.
You're on the picket. On
We're
Friday,
on the picket.
I was under the impression that it was just over an 11% pay deal, which hadn't been implemented.
It's not
But
over
it's
11%
about a whole
pay
lot
deal.
more now since that.
Yeah.
No, it's not an 11% pay deal. If you look at it realistically, it's 21% pay deal, right? I'm out of work now myself at the minute, right? I've been out of work now 3 to 4 months, right?
And
But
forgive me for being smart, John. Well, what are you doing on a picket line then if you're not working?
Huh?
What are you doing on a picket line?
I'm a union member, like.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? The union are running courses for unemployed members, like.
But you're not an electrician.
What do you mean I'm not an electrician?
You're unemployed.
I'm an unemployed electrician.
Right,
I'm not an electrician,
fine.
right?
Okay.
We're out in the site here now in the CUH, right? Half people picketing here aren't working. The apprentices aren't getting their proper rate, like.
And what effect is it having on hospital today?
All the maintenance staff here on strike with us, they're standing by us, like they should. There's people passing the picket. There was a carpenter threw a €2 coin at me a while ago saying, Blair, look, take your pay rise. It's not about a pay rise. It's about your conditions. They're trying to get rid of the shift allowance, right? Right? So basically say, oh, you can work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday night. You get no shift allowance.
What about people saying to you, cop yourself on, we're in tough economic times?
There's no problem about a pay increase. If you ask any electrician in the country, they'll take a pay freeze. What they're at, it's the conditions. If you were asked to come in over the weekend and that, would you expect a shift allowance?
Michael,
when the guards went for it, they took the blue flu, like.
But is it only, Michael, since the employers' representative union, the Electrical Contractors Association, have asked for the 10% pay cut that you guys have decided now?
I just explained to you what happened, right? In 2007, right, the way it works with the union is they sit down with these employer bodies, and there's two of them. I'm not too sure of their names now, but they sit down with them and they work out an agreement in September. And that agreement does the year before. So in 2007, in September 2007, they sat down and they worked out, based on 2005 and 2006, they worked out a pay increase for electricians.
Okay,
right?
all right.
Just 1 second. In 2005, 2006, everyone else in the industry got their pay increase then, right? But we didn't get it. Now, we didn't go
Why
on strike then.
didn't you go on strike then? Yeah.
No, we didn't go on strike then. And we held off on the strike. Now, what happened was that was meant to come in effect in 2008 of April.
Somebody texted in to say the reason why you didn't go on strike then is because you were flying doing Nixers. Is that true?
Listen, I tell you, when you're doing your day's job, right, and you're finished at 4 o'clock or whatever time you're finished at, do you want to be going out and doing more work then? Like, people have families, they want to go home. They want to be at home, you don't want to be out doing Nixers.
How long are you going to stay there, Michael?
I tell you, we'll have to stay as long as it takes. And, people think it's about a pay increase. It's not about a pay increase. What they want to do is they want to bring in people and pay them 25% less than us. They want them doing tray and conduit and all steel work and get rid of us. They don't want us.
This is all new now. This is all new.
No, this is not new. No, because I tell you what, the employers are putting forward this 10% increase. In the current climate, of course, who is going out for a 10% increase? Who would go on strike for that in this current climate?
Frank, you're against the strike, yeah? Frank, yeah. Hi, Frank. Go ahead. Your point.
Hi, Frank. Yeah, well, I'm very much against it, totally opposed, and I don't believe that the union have the support of the majority of the electricians out there in this case. And I think Michael is right. It's not about a pay increase. It's about trying to sustain jobs going forward. The company I work for is a very small rural contractor, that our job is basically domestic, and we're getting crucified by the mixers and the cash operation. And if the union keep going down this route, they're going to drive us into a black economy that'll be no work for anybody.
But I think 93% of TWEU members, or were they all well, they obviously were balloted and said...
But I think also, Damien, there that they said that the guy in Cork said he's out of work. The union stated on Friday that none of their members had lost work.
John?
Yeah?
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
John. Go ahead.
Yeah,
yes, John.
How are things?
Good.
How do you mean none of the union members have lost work?
Well, the union stated on Friday that there wasn't any union members had lost work. They hadn't lost any jobs yet. And now you're coming on the radio saying that you're out of jobs.
I'm out of work.
Well, then the union are misrepresenting you then.
The union never said that.
I'm outside. I'm out here in the CH picketing in support of my members and comrades. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but your comrades and brothers in arms up in Dublin are stating that union members have not lost jobs.
I've never heard that.
There's